I want to look at a conditional statement. What if I told you if the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, then I will give you $20. Okay, if the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, then I will give you $20. I just want to ask you some questions about this, and I want you to really think about these, and pause the video if you need to. Here's the first question. If I tell you this, when is this false? So if I tell you if the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, then I'll give you $20. When have I made a false statement? And here's my claim. This is only false when the Packers win, but I don't pay. Right? That's exactly what I'm promising you. I'm promising you if they win, then I'll give you $20. So this is false in the case that they win, but I don't pay. Okay, second question here. What happens if they don't win? Okay, what happens if the Packers don't win the Super Bowl this year? What am I agreeing to do? I'm not agreeing to do anything, right? I said if they win, I'll give you $20. I don't have to pay you $20 if they lose or if they don't make it to the Super Bowl. So I would say I would have to pay if they lose, right? Now, here's the other tricky small part here. Does this mean the only way I'll give you $20 is if the Packers win the Super Bowl? Okay, so if I make the statement, if the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, then I'll give you $20. Does that mean I never have to pay you money for anything else? You know, we take a road trip, you buy lunch, you pay for the gas. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't give you any money because I told you if the Packers win the Super Bowl, I'll give you $20. No, that's false, right? So in fact, I can give you $20 for whatever, whenever I want. If I owe you $20, if I just want to give you $20, this statement doesn't say I can't give you money. It just sets up what's going to happen in this one case when the Packers win the Super Bowl. So the answer to this question is no. We can exchange money for other reasons. Okay, so let's take that idea and go straight into the conditional table. Okay, so P is the Packers win. Q is I pay you $20. Let's look at what we think this table should look like then to define the conditional. Okay, in this first case, they win, right? P is true. I pay. Q is true. If P then Q, that's true. Right? I did exactly what I was supposed to do. They won the Super Bowl. I paid you the $20. In the second row here, they win, but I don't pay. Okay, that's no good, right? That's me breaking my word to you. I said if they win, I pay. If they win and I don't pay, this is false. Okay, third row, they don't win, but for possibly some other reason, I give you $20. Okay, there's nothing that we said, or nothing was said that I couldn't give you money for other reasons, so this is true. And then in this last row, they don't win, and I don't pay. And that should be fine, right? Oops, that was supposed to be in red. Okay, so if they don't win and I don't give you money, that should be fine. That should be a T. Okay, so then here is our truth table for the conditional. Okay, if true, then true is true. If true, then false is false. That's them winning and me not paying. If false, then true is true. That's me just giving you money for some other reason. If false, then false is true. They didn't win. I don't have to pay you. Two big important things on this one. I guess I better use blue. First, order matters. Because true first and false second is false, but false first and true second is true. And second, if false, then false is true. It's really easy when we're doing a problem when we say false, false, to think it should be false, but if false, then false is true. If we want to make some kind of statement about what defines the conditional, I think the defining row is the second one. A conditional is only false when the first input is true and the second input is false. Okay, I'm hopeful that my little talk here with if the Packers win the Super Bowl, then I'll pay you $20 helped you see why this table looks the way it does. If it didn't, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. But remember, at some point, it doesn't matter if you understand what this symbol means. This is the definition of this symbol. So this is how we have to use this symbol, no matter what we think if then should mean. Now, you should think it means what we talked through up here. But if you're struggling with that, remember, you can always just go to the table. The table has the meaning for you.